Also, we got YouTube. Our boy Hughley doing tremendous numbers over there. Doing a great job. Thank you, Hughley. No, I won't do your show, not even on your birthday or Christmas or New Year's. That's how I roll. And where's that? That has huge following. Where's that?
It's under Keeping It 100 Official on YouTube, and it seems that every time we promote it here, the subscriber number goes up. So now we are closing in on 31,000. Just a couple weeks ago,
Joe,
we're closing in. Yeah.
I just to show some of the clips that we have.
Yeah.
Okay. I just sent you a clip to the Twitter inbox.
Okay.
Okay. That Hughie posted yesterday, and these are some of the clips you can get on YouTube where you can see the prophetic genius of myself, prognosticating and making predictions and stuff, everything that come true. So, Joe, you want to play that clip? This is like one of the clips you'll find in the YouTube channel. Go to the 30-second mark.
Okay.
On that clip I just posted, you can pull it up here, or you can play the video. It's just audio, I think, anyway.
Yes.
So this is before the Bray Wyatt news, where Bray Wyatt got released by WWE. This is before, I think, a couple weeks. I don't even know how much before. How long before that was it, Joe? Do you think?
August 2nd. But it was posted on August 2nd, but I think the clip was actually from, like around the 20th or between the 20th and the 25th, something like that.
Right. Okay.
Hold on, it's got to get past.
Go to 30 seconds.
It's got to get past an ad here.
You got an ad?
I should get YouTube Premium.
Subject is Bray Wyatt. Hey guys, greeting from India once again. I really enjoyed your recap of the Conor match, and his insipid, what a great word from an Indian to use, pre- and post-match trash talking. He lost more fans that weekend than he won. His demeanor was disgraceful. I was wondering if you saw the Ring of Honor cinematic match between Jay and Mark Briscoe. What did you guys think of it? Also, if you were in the WWE, how would you book The Fiend going forward? The character comes across as being stale both in the ring and in his vignettes, and sometimes he's indestructible, and other times he can be easily beat with his finisher. With a finisher. What more can the WWE do with Bray Wyatt? So they just let him go, and if he gets released, which promotion would want to take him in? I watched a couple, like 2 minutes of the Ring of Honor cinematic match between Jay and Mark Briscoe. I can't comment that much because I just saw 2 minutes of it. The Bray Wyatt thing, he's still off TV. Why is he off TV still?
He was off because of personal depression issues, remember?
No, yeah, he'll never get back.
Probably
Vince will
depressed
never,
the way he's being booked.
Yeah, but Vince will never book that guy again. I mean, you know, an old school guy like Vince McMahon doesn't have time for a professional wrestler having mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? You could just tell.
In today's climate, he's got to respect it and give him the time off and stuff. Though, otherwise there'd be a.
Well, so I'm saying, but he's got to. So he's not going to be like, when should we bring him back? You know, that he's not even thinking that.
Yo, what up? This is Conan, and
So you think that's why Vince McMahon let him go?
Probably, bro. I don't. Or he probably requested to let go. He was like, they f***ed up my vision. They f***ed me over twice. You know, then this. You know, why would he want to be there?
Literally 4 of the most prominent, outspoken people in the WWE that spoke about their mental health issues have all been released. Malachi Black, Braun Strowman, Lana, and who's this guy? What's this guy's name?
Bray Wyatt.
And Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, you know, Meltzer reported that
I never heard Malachi Black talking about that.
No, he said, yeah, no, absolutely. You can Google it.
No, I believe you. I believe you. I just never heard him. Yeah.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I Googled it.
Right.
Like when I saw all those people get released, I Googled, I go, I wonder if these people had mental health.
Bro, then you might as well get rid of half the dress room because this younger generation, they suffer from that a lot. A lot of people, not everybody.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
A lot more than ours.
And think about it, like my explanation. Vince McMahon's like an old school,
right. Bro. And we just saw how prevalent it is. We saw Osaka, the number 1 player in the world, withdraw from Wimbledon for mental health issues. Okay,
she didn't want to face any negative questions from people.
Right,
that was the reason she gave. Right,
right. And Simone Biles, you can't get any bigger than her.
Because she said she basically could not handle, and she said I
couldn't handle the pressure. She was afraid she was going to get hurt. Yeah,
that's like a thing. It's like a thing for athletes. It's a weird thing for athletes to be able now to embrace.
Yeah, you know, right. Where before they fought through it, before you couldn't say that. Yeah, right. Before you just.
I mean, this is
bro, you can imagine. How about this? How about having soldiers going into combat and going, I can't go. I got mental health problems.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously.
Who was that told us about They
Bro,
hold up a ticket, like it's a red ticket, and that means you have to be able to sit down and take a break, and they have to let you and like that. We just heard that recently on a roundtable.
Here's the problem. Okay, it's the way you handle the situation, and there's two completely different philosophies of people, our generation and the previous generation. If somebody has weakness, you don't say, "Okay, cool, let's embrace the weakness." The way to combat weakness is to create strength. If you're a weak person and you're physically weak, work out. Get strong. If you're a weak mental person, you have to face adverse situations to learn to deal with mental stress to make you mentally stronger. This generation decided, like, okay, we got people have mental weaknesses. Let's just embrace the mental weakness. Right. That's not a good way to promote somebody's. That's not going to give somebody better. You're not going to improve their mental health by letting them embrace the part of their mental health which is not healthy. It's like, mental weaknesses is bad mental health. Mental strength is good mental health. You're stronger. You feel better about yourself. Like I don't know why we're accepting as a society. The way to battle this is accept it and just comfort them and say, no, that's not the way. That's not the way you correct this problem. You won't find a psychologist or psychiatrist that says that's the way to deal with mental health issues. But
that would be interesting to get a psychologist on here and ask him that.
I mean, like, bro, you've heard.
Could you do that, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, what?
Try, because, bro,
yeah.
this is.
And don't bring Hughley in either as a psychologist.
He's just a psycho.
When you let people come in with ideas. And the ideas we challenge. You want to challenge the ideas, and like they don't even want you to challenge. They want to try to shut you down from the conversation. It's like, bro, this is not the way this stuff is supposed to work. It's like if you have a very strong opinion about.
But what I'm wondering as you're talking, Disco, even though you make some valid points, is if maybe in today's thinking, it's you shouldn't force people to do something that they're not ready to do, and you have to support them until they're strong enough. I don't know how they get stronger. That's why I'd actually like to have a psychologist and ask them that. I mean, it's like we're creating like a culture of crying. Just to see what they say clinically.
I mean, yes, but they'll all tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to subject people to stress to make them strong. That's the only way. You can't. Nobody's going to leave. There's no 100% comfort zone in life, and the way that we're trying to go through life right now is make everything comfortable for everybody. The people that aren't making it comfortable for other people, ostracize them. You can't offend. Bro, comedy's disappearing. Fun is disappearing. There's just a constant thing now of things you can't do. You can't do this. You can't do this. There's just like this wave of things you can't do anymore. And it's
that's so weird. Who started that?
The cancel culture, the outrage culture, the victimhood culture, the people that have made it more a bigger thing to be offended. That like if you're and just
but it is a certain group. Is it fractionalized? What's behind all this?
All I know is it wasn't like this 10 years ago. Of
course, it wasn't like this 15 or 20 or 25, bro.
Yeah. But within
brutal, man.
5, maybe it's really gone nuts. Maybe it had
60% of people, Republicans and Democrats, 60 to 65% are afraid to speak their views.
Right.
Based on that case, but
sure.
Bro, that's not. This is America, the land of free speech, and there's no way that 2/3 of the people should be scared to talk in a free speech society. And we're allowing whatever this grip.
Even on our show, we have to watch what we say. I used to be very unfiltered.
Yes.
Whoever has the grip, because the grip comes from the top down, right?
Right.
Whoever has the grip is so strong right now with that grip and so protecting something, it's very hard to fight against.
Well, it's the progressives, isn't it?
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Ugh, I don't care. It's not progressive though, It's turning into regressive.
They've got corporate sponsors.
To them, it is
sponsors. They got all the money, bro. We had the it's funny too because like everybody always talks about the corporate tax. They got to pay their fair share. They got to pay their fair share, bro. How many years have they been saying that? They got to pay their fair share. And all they do, they just keep letting them build up wealth.
Yeah.
Keep building up wealth. And talking about how they need to pay their fair share. How do they keep building? And then the next thing you know, the corporate wealth starts dictating policy. You know what I'm saying? Like inclusion. Like if there's a social justice issue, but the corporate sponsors can pull their money out from the people that are keeping businesses going and then divert the wealth somewhere else. You know, this big giant conglomeration of wealth and these social these policies, social justice policies they want to force down everybody. It's like it's happening a lot faster than you think because the money behind it is too hard to fight against. They can censor you. They can spot. They can suppress you. It's like a bulldozer right now. And we're seeing like a lot of policies that we would like to debate, but we don't know if we're going to get downgraded or, you know, our YouTube's going to censor it because there's literally things you can't talk about.
Yeah. For instance,
I mean, this is 2000. I would have never thought we were heading this way, bro. Even 5 years ago when we started the show, we were cussing, we were foul mouthed. We didn't give a f, right? And now we've gradually had to, like, you know, we had to curb the way we talk. We got to watch. You got to do things. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. Just more and more things you can't do.
Like, for instance, DI,
and it's not turning around. You know, there's and you just look at this as like, bro, you can't not look at these trends and think that this is how communist societies started their development.
Yeah.
You know, 10 years from now, on the way this is trending, forget it. There's gonna be like everything's gonna be state-run media, approved speakers, people. You know, just like there's not gonna be free voices anymore.